Welcome to Sad Boys, a podcast about feelings and other things also. Hey, Peter.
Is this?
I was trying to do Patrick Warburton, but I can't.
You know what? You did it perfectly
I
earlier.
did it. I can't harness it.
You get deeper. Hey, Peter.
Cusco's poison to kill Cusco. Cusco's poison. hey, Peter. Hey, Peter.
He does have that rise. I didn't really think.
Yeah,
of that.
he does that. Yeah, it's like kind of tough.
All right, let's address the haircut in the room.
Nah, you're right.
I'm Jarvis.
I'm Jordan. Hey, guys, what should we talk about today? Let's just riff it out, huh? We can talk about anything.
Hey, Peter.
Let's talk about people's
Peter.
looks.
Join us for Sad Boyz Nightz, and we might force
Uncut.
someone to take his hat off.
Yeah, I've been cleansed. No, I've got it's like not a new look. You know, I trim my hair relatively often, but there's been maybe some structural issues this time around.
Structural?
Maybe my
You have a dent in your head?
Maybe my fontanelle. I tried shaving my fontanelle and unfortunately created a cereal bowl on the top of my cranium. I woke up relatively early today. Right. I may have, in my hubris, thought to myself, I could shave my head in like 40 minutes, whatever. Easily.
I guess.
Whatever. I could easily. Trimmer's not great. Runs out of battery a little quicker than maybe I would have anticipated, despite being fully charged. Did get a little bit extra charge in it while I'm in the shower. Hop out, do the rest. Not quite enough time before getting in the car to come over. I think I've managed to take care of what we would call the essential areas for the purposes of podcasting. Now, people may know for this particular episode, I think I'm not going to be maybe the most animate. I'm going to be pretty stoic on this episode of Sad Boys.
Right, you're like, I know my good angles.
That's a good joke.
And I won't turn.
Good stuff.
I do.
Go to Jarvis's camera.
I'm going to get you, for Christmas, I'm going to get you a clipper that plugs into the wall.
Fuck. Wait, that would be really effective, huh?
Yeah, that's kind of the thing about
You
it.
can just keep it plugged in while you go.
That's what some of us do.
Again, in my smug arrogance, really, it was an act of God. I was punished correctly for my arrogance and my pride, my sin.
Right.
But I also thought that the truth is I can never really do it very evenly or practically at all if I have like any kind of grade on it. I just have to do right at the bottom just because there's too much.
No, for
What
sure.
if you train peeps to help you out? Give them a little step stool.
Train them with treats.
Yeah.
You positively reinforce
Pointing
them.
at my head. I don't think they're big enough to pick up the trimmer.
I think if
Two
they
hands.
Their whole body would vibrate.
yeah.
It's like a cartoon. They just buzz away.
They're like a pneumatic drill.
Yeah.
I'd have to put them on my shoulder like a parrot.
Yeah. You'd have to like get something to ground it. Like nail it. You have to like screw it into the ground.
Yeah, it's just... I mean, why are we talking about my hair?
Okay.
Well, you really should join us for Sad Boys Nights because we are going to do an office holiday party.
Oh,
It's
that's
the office holiday
right.
party.
Yes,
It's the holidays. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Santa came.
You don't have to, but you should.
If you fancy it, over on
Wait,
our Patreon,
that's so
a bunch.
cute. There's little tags that say from Santa.
Santa came.
Me when I'm filming a porn with Santa.
Santa's coming to town.
All I want for Christmas is goo. Santa's woodcock.
Nope. North Pole. Sorry.
Wow, this is really rich with money.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
lot to work with.
Even though.
This is an excellent smokescreen to get away from my haircut.
Right. And yet you keep bringing us back to it.
Yeah, Sad Boys. Patreon.com/Sad Boys if you're interested in bonus episodes. You go to a barber. You actually like a grown up.
I need to get a haircut soon.
How's your casual barber banter?
It's the reason I haven't gone to the barber recently because I'm like, do I have it in me to have the banter?
It's a very specific kind of small talk.
I really wish that there was like an app that I could say no talking, please.
The Uber Black reference. Yeah.
Just because it's not that I don't always want it. It's just that sometimes it reminds me of like the when I had 4 roommates in San Francisco and 3 roommates, myself included, sometimes 4. But anyway, I would sometimes my room was like near the door, And so I would sometimes rather order Uber Eats than go into the kitchen where everyone was because I didn't want to be perceived. And that's a little bit how I feel about getting my hair cut because I don't want to talk sometimes to a stranger. And I hate that. But it is what it is.
Even if when it happens, it is, relatively smooth, it is that like hurdle,
always
a psychological hurdle.
Yeah, it's like there's never been a problem. But that stress is like not what I want.
I ask big open-ended questions so they talk the whole time.
Yeah. What kind of big open-ended questions?
Well, okay.
Do you like my hair?
So I'm chopping your hair. Zzz, that's
So
how you
I'd
get
be
your
like,
haircut.
Oh, what are your holiday plans?
I'm just drawing my name in your hair.
No plans. Zzz.
Okay.
You got 2 barbers, right?
You're not.
You have 2 dueling barbers. What is that episode of Black Mirror called? Like, the one about the twin. The VR one.
Oh, twin dragon encounter?
Striking vipers. Yeah, you have 2 striking vipers.
Or, you could be like, so it's a little tricky because I know my guy who cuts my hair very well, Henry.
Right.
Shout out to Henry Graham. He's amazing.
No relation to Aubrey.
No. And
Go find Henry Graham, find out where he works, go to that barber every single day. You'll see Anastasia.
Follow
Don't
Anastasia
get
here, and then you'll find out where we are.
Yeah.
No,
Slip
give them ideas.
Slip an air tag into Anastasia's pocket.
Well, but then my phone will
821
be like,
Pasadena
a new
Avenue.
AirTag is following you, and then I'll be like,
And then,
turn around.
buy a commercial that says Apple's mistakenly sending out notifications about AirTag travel that's not actually happening.
Mr. Zuckerberg, I do not consent to you using my information.
Oh my God, when you
But-
post that as your Facebook status?
Henry, I know him very well at this point, and I'll be like, oh my God, your surgery is coming up, your foot surgery. Like, how are you feeling about it? I'll
Pretty
like
good.
ask about feelings.
I'm okay. Yeah,
I'm feeling pretty
bored.
good.
And then he'll
That's
be
their
like,
answer.
Yeah,
You need
yeah.
to go to a new barber.
Yeah.
good. Bzz.
You got any surgeries coming up?
Noticing you're not talking. If you don't say anything interesting, I'm gonna start fucking up your head.
I'm starting to shake from rage.
The concept of a barber who makes the bzz sound as they're cutting your hair.
It's a bee,
They're
actually.
using scissors. They're not
He's
even
just
using
washing your
clippers.
hair.
Yeah, it's Barry B. Benson got into haircuts.
It takes a while. Okay.
You haven't been to a professional barber in some time, huh?
Couple years.
Way to call him out.
What makes you think that?
Well, you told me that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You kind of screwed yourself on that one.
in private.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to broadcast
We can't edit
your
this show.
business.
We don't have the budget for that. We could choose between editing and audio.
Every week, Jacob edits the show, and then we go, now let's just go raw.
I like it when we're
I
off
like
the
it
cuff.
uncut, baby.
It includes sections where we're just like,
Power down for a second.
what is that? What's that on my foot? Oh, surgery.
It's like
I don't- my
playing the cup
barber's-
game.
I don't know of any barbers with upcoming surgery that I can generate a riff
We got to
with.
find some.
I think my one issue I do have, I think with I'm right now, I don't think I can go back to the barbers that I had previously and G up a. I think I might as well, because I wasn't super satisfied with it anyway, the kind of general work I was getting. So I would be going to a new place.
I do have a recommendation for you.
Get a better haircut.
Chop your head off.
Oh my God. Leave this in, don't edit.
Jacob, we have to cut out when I always have a nap.
At this moment.
I'm doing the Uberman
What?
sleep schedule.
EP?
EP.
Yeah, it's called chronic eepiness,
cool.
actually.
Yeah, people don't know I'm baby.
Yeah. I do have a recommendation for you though. Someone who's very nice and chill and easygoing.
Small talk in general, not necessarily an issue. It's nice. I don't know. I get a lot out of like being friendly to and receiving friendliness from strangers, because it's kind of like it's like grounding and human, you know, or like giving somebody like a little wave when they move aside so you can drive past them, and like those little moments are nice.
Those little moments are nice. When they honk at you from behind for no reason because they're really impatient about getting to the stoplight a little faster. That's what I do. Yeah, I send bees at them. Yeah.
Now that I am a road warrior, now that I've joined the Mad Max race, on the
You
road,
joined the race.
He honked at me earlier today.
I honked to Anastasia.
I was coming here.
Well, I tried flashing my high beams at you, but it was
It's
11
bright
a.m. So it had very little impact. We need like a 60% as loud horn
Yes.
with like, if the horn is, hey, we need a, oh.
Yeah, no, I definitely
Hey.
feel the need to be like but by the way,
Thanks
Yeah,
for that.
Just so you know.
should we have 2 horns, right? There should one be. We should have 1 horn.
oh, I thought you said you have to. I thought you were about to tell me that
No
every
way.
car has had 2 horns this whole time.
I'm saying we should have 2 horns.
Yes, we should.
We should have one that's like, hi,
Hey.
hey there.
I need one. I need 3. I need hi, hey there. I need honk, and then I need I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Like almost a chirp.
A chirp.
Yeah.
We need a chirp.
It would be nice to maybe have like, if I could actually just get a vocal recording,
Yeah.
or even just
put
like a megaphone.
A megaphone on top of the car.
Excuse me, that's not really what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna be merging to the left in about 5.
This is coming out the day after Christmas.
Boxing
Christmas.
Day.
Boxing Day.
Boxing Day.
Boxing
For your
Day.
type.
Ding 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 ding.
For you people.
For you lot.
Kenyans?
No.
What the hell?
You're from the
It
canyons?
is time to go to a
What?
canyon.
What is like an ideal day after holiday for you two?
Asleep.
Full belly?
Oh, my belly's so full of chicken.
It hurts?
Oh, no.
My ideal day, see, this is why I have an issue with that question. My ideal day is someone comes to my door and they said, hey, we found this $1 billion and it's all yours.
Ooh, that's good. That one. I do that
Oh,
one.
actually, no, sorry. 1 billion minus 1. So you're not technically a billionaire, but you get all of the money.
Well,
And
you're
as
taxed
tax
on
free.
it, so.
You're taxed on it, and so you lose a tad.
I'll do the billion one. I get more of him than him.
Okay.
And I take his too as well.
What?
My
Why did you do that?
And I
ideal-
got wings.
Post holiday is eating
sword.
leftovers, watching movies.
You
Watching
making like a
movies.
sandwich, like a little stacked turkey, chicken, you know?
Well, I don't eat meat, but
Oh, forget
Yeah, you
it.
knew that
I
too.
do love having.
Dust.
I don't think I've ever really done like a sandwich with that kind of holiday food leftovers
Bug.
because it's like too starchy.
Starchy barchy.
But I will make a plate of, leftovers and then like add additional things to it.
I like mac and cheese.
I love mac and cheese.
is really good.
Mac and cheese thrives in huge portions. I think having a mac and cheese that's intimidating is so exciting to me.
I want, I bet this probably exists. It's someone scooping out a big scoop of mac and cheese 10 hours. And it's just
Oh.
the sound of it going.
You know what?
you want that to torture people or something?
I'm sorry.
When I was in high school, that's what we called like if you hear someone making out, it was
Oh.
like mac and cheese noises.
Macking, Return of the Mac.
Is
and
that
cheese.
what? Is it macking because it's like making out? Is that what it's macking?
I don't know. What's
That-
the origin of macking?
The snogging that I just don't even feel. Oh my god! No, it's okay. The visuals enough.
10 hours of pure mac
They
and
say
cheese.
bliss.
That's some dry mac and cheese.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
that's
wet enough.
well. That's Easy Mac, I think.
yeah.
Or
I want
Kraft.
like a casserole.
Yeah, I want.
mac and
I
cheese
want the
casserole.
the microscopic cheese bits,
Mm,
like
little
surrounding
singed on
all
the top
Woven
too.
in.
woven in.
When it's
yeah.
like kind of like creme brulee on the
yeah,
top.
you need like a cheese crust on the top of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can get to
In Oakland, there's a whole mac and cheese restaurant called Homeroom.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I've been homeroom.
Yes, homeroom. I
That
remember
place
now.
was so
It was good.
good.
I
And
forgot
like
that survived the. I hope it survived. The
they
pandemic.
did, it did.
Hey.
Yeah, it's still there.
I guess the overhead's pretty low.
Well, but they it's kind of like a really nice restaurant because they also have really good vegetable
It's like
sides.
such a neg. It's kind of
Yeah.
like a really nice restaurant.
Well, but you
I know
think
what
of
you
mac
mean.
mac
actually
and
starting to
cheese
get really
as
funny.
like
yeah.
very, you know.
100%. No, what you said made sense. I just think it's a funny like neg for
Oh
a
wow,
restaurant.
you dressed up today.
Wow, you're almost
I
a real
actually
restaurant.
Dressed down.
I really
today.
like your shoes. I saw another girl at this club wearing those.
Anastasia would never be in a club.
Is it
I would
concern?
never be in a club.
Is it concerning that I have too many go-to neg lines?
No, look, it's not concerning. It's expected. You are the mean king.
I thought you were
The
about to
king
say
of me.
you are the negger.
Drop the neg bomb.
It is the end of the year. In 1 week.
2026. I feel like if I watched a movie from the 80s and they referenced 2026 as like that's
we'll
when
never
we'll have
get there.
flying cars. I'm like,
Yeah.
we'll get flying cars soon than that. I'd better
Yeah.
get like the third run of flying cars.
Yeah.
It's starting to get weird. I hate remembering back to years that now sound like old years and having lucid thoughts at that time.
Yes.
I am not a fan of the noughts as it. Do
The
we
noughties,
do we have
yeah.
anything better than that? The O's.
I just say
Early
the
2000s.
early 2000s.
Yeah.
I feel
You could say the turn of the century.
in 100 years, well, like the early 2000s, they're like what, 2020?
Yeah. But the thing is, we're not going to be alive for that time. That's a problem for them to figure out.
Nah, I'll be there.
But if I talk about 1905, I say the turn of the century.
You say when you were freaking alive.
That's when I was born.
Well, but the turn of the century, what if you're in 2105 and now the turn of the century was
Yeah.
5 years ago,
It keeps
or it was
moving.
100 years ago, or it was 200 years ago, or it was, who's this guy? Okay.
Oh, Tony
My-
Mathelini.
hey, give me a number. I'll tell you how big it is.
5?
Hey, pretty small.
This guy's pretty smart. You read a lot in jail.
My niece did say to me one time, well, you were born last century. And it made me feel the oldest I've ever felt in my
when
life.
kids say like people who were born in the 1900s,
Yeah.
you know what you're doing.
You know what you're doing.
You know you're hurting me.
Should we do a little year in review? Year in review, we will.
Oh, dude, Luke Skywalker.
Dude, I love Darth
friend.
Maul.
His friend.
Yeah, his best mate.
Dude, what if Darth Maul was like 5 Yodas stacked on top of each other, painted red?
Open his little cloak.
Yeah.
Hey, dude.
Why was he hanging
One-
around with that old man?
Darth Maul?
No.
Well, he
Luke.
also hung out with a very old man.
Luke's like, I don't want to do that. He was so whiny. in
He
this.
was.
You've
Well,
not
he was a
seen
boy.
It feels like
I haven't seen it.
fake fan. They're in love.
Yoda and Luke.
Wasn't
And Ben.
Luke's original name going to be Star Killer?
Yeah,
That's
and they were
cool.
like, "That's a bit much."
Yeah, that is a bit much.
Oh, and then Return of the Jedi was going to be Revenge of the Jedi,
Ah.
but also they saved a bunch on marketing or merchandising costs because it's one letter shorter.
Oh, fuck.
Is that true? What? Why are they
According to
measuring?
George.
Why are they measuring things in how many letters?
Yeah.
I gotta stop moving that.
Yeah, stop moving the hat.
That's crazy.
I
Blur
got a
it.
little sneak peek.
Blur it.
I got a little sneak peek.
Yeah,
It looks
but
like
can you
Agent
blur it,
47.
Jacob?
You're not supposed to look.
I'll blur it, but the blur radius is going to be so big that it's
Yeah, wait.
It's my
speaking of-
whole body and feet.
Speaking of blur, maybe this.
Woohoo!
All right, nice.
Park life.
The like that Trump speech where he's like, it just happened maybe a couple weeks ago as of this recording, but where he's like, the economy, I give it A plus
oh my
plus plus
god,
plus.
it's one of the weirdest
It's
ones.
so strange. But
I thought he was going to announce he's like retiring. The whole
really?
it has that vibe the whole time.
It was he was giving a year in review actually.
he was wrapped up.
But the thing I kept looking at was that his hair blurs. It's a perfect blur into his forehead
looks
blurs
like a
perfectly
cloud.
into his brain.
What the hell?
It's literally a
What
cloud.
is this?
It looks like somewhat competent AI. You know what I mean? It's like I didn't quite figure out his hair.
It looks like I took the blur tool in Photoshop
Yeah.
and I literally just took away all the detail.
God, it's kind of funny looking at him and imagining that he has like a hairline.
The
You know
funny
what I
thing
mean?
is the sharpness contrast between the center of his face and everything around it.
Yeah. There was an article in Vanity Fair. This guy, Christopher Anderson, took a bunch of photos of staff of this administration.
Oh
And they are
God,
some
they're
of
so
the
unflattering.
most-
It was right before the chief of staff went sicko mode in that interview. Did you see that also?
No.
She's just saying every quiet part at high volume. So like JD Vance is a fucking idiot and there's no idea. And
Oh, I know
he's-
what you're talking about. Yeah.
Elon fucking yipped up all the time and like I guess just forgot to say off the record.
And then Trump actually defended her, which is interesting.
Rides for his day ones.
One first, yeah, he rides.
Keeps his circle small like Fortnite.
Keeps his, whoa, that's a bar for a 16-year-old.
Some people are really going to connect with that.
yeah.
Keeps the circle small like Arc Raiders. There is no shrinking circle in Arc Raiders, but you
yeah.
can imagine that could be, something.
But
Okay.
yes, some of
Raiding the
these-
arc like I'm Indiana Jones, but also a game that's popular on Steam at this current moment.
We'll see some of these truly, like this photographer should get a Pulitzer.
Evil does warp your face. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's doing something. It's like excreting maybe out of the pores or something.
Last week we talked about on Nights. We talked about Lily Gaddis, one of the trad wife women that did the N-word thing and then became a conservative grifter and then became a conservative propagandist YouTuber.
Yeah, that's right.
And
Mouthpiece for question mark.
for question mark.
General racism.
Did Succession looks strange. Ugh.
Jacob, with this on screen, can you quickly open a new tab and search the Dark Universe? Search Dark Universe Universal.
Marco Rubio stands up like Iron Man.
It seems like he's not supposed to be there. Collage photo of all of the stars of the Dark Universe.
It's so funny that the chief of staff has the most hair in the room, and it looks like she's wearing George Washington's
She's got
hair.
that thing that we saw in that, like, when we watched the nostalgia video, the thing that you clip in your hair to give it like
Yes!
height or whatever.
It's really interesting that those men have very little hair between them.
It's the Dark Universe. Dude.
Oh, the Dark
Wow.
Universe.
It hit me because, the Russell Crowe's posture in particular.
Yeah,
It looks like he's holding Renoir's cane.
He looks mid saying something. Like,
It's great because none of them are in the same room.
He
ever.
looks mid is where I thought you were stopping
He
at.
looks
And I
mid.
was like,
Just kidding.
Anastasia's
I
really
like
changed.
Have some
He's
respect.
talking like a 17-year-old.
You used to have respect for the Maximus Meridius.
Oh, I like him. I
What's
like
the context
Russell
of this photo?
This was there was initially a very bold claim by Universal. They were going to make a Marvel Cinematic Universe equivalent, but for the Universal monsters. So this was released alongside The Mummy, starring Tom Cruise, and a little bit of Russell Crowe, and the Mummy herself on the right there, Mother. And then it went absolutely nowhere because the movie was dog shit.
Yeah. Okay, quick scroll through. Sorry, I'm derailing us.
Should we pop all these baddies on the PSL rating?
Oh yeah. Okay.
8.
8.
Easy. God, the
The
Enforcer.
Enforcer.
Also,
This is the fucking movie promo.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
I don't want to I don't want to nitpick her appearance or anything, but it looks like her lipstick is smudged, and it's like,
Oh, you know what? You know what I saw from this? I saw someone zoomed into these photos because they're so high definition
yeah,
to someone else and was like, "Are these filler?" Like to someone else, and it was like, "Are these injection sites for filler?" And it's like normally they don't show so apparently, but
When I initially
she also looks shocked.
the last,
I don't
the
get
last
that.
line of that bio above is very funny. Unlike any chief of staff before, she is a woman. Last line done. Wrapped up.
Okay, keep.
Sorry, just when I initially saw these, like the actual images going around, I thought like, oh, that's very funny. People have cropped a larger photo to be funny looking.
No.
Nope. By default, it's supposed to look like a passport photo that you
Yes.
accidentally sat too close to the camera for.
No. Scroll to the next one. So close.
Why would you
So
do-
close to his
Why would
face.
you let that get published, man?
well,
We can see every
I
pore.
feel like it's on purpose
Yeah.
to be like unflattering.
He looks like sorry, you just touched on another thing. And you tap look MODOK, MODOK. He looks like
That's him.
Wait, we should Photoshop his face into that.
that one. Wait, slightly to scroll left a little bit. That one from the live action one. There you go.
That's
yeah.
him.
Wait, what is this from?
That's from Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Oh, that's
funny.
Or the
That's-
Into the Tinyverse or whatever it's called. Tiny Ant. Jeez, he gets way more bio. Lucky. We need to watch Hillbilly Elegies, one of the worst films of all time. Okay, well, there's a photo like a person. Okay.
That's me when I had to do it to him.
Oh, that's
Oh, come on, bro.
Somebody just peed.
He's got like a big piss stain on his pants.
Yep. This-
God, I hate it.
Oh, so cool though. Whoa. Look at those. Look at those mitts. Holy moly, he's got oven gloves on.
he's got hot
hell?
dog
I've
fingers.
never seen anything like that. It's like the king.
Okay, maybe
Chris
that was it.
Whips, bro.
But a lot of the images in there, I was just like, sweet Jesus. And I don't know if we saw it, but there was also an image of Marco Rubio just kind of like standing like this. And it's like from the side where he's just kind of like standing there looking sad.
Marco Rubio has always has had a very, very strange screen presence where he never looks the right size.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is. It's like the way he holds himself. He always looks like he's a little too small for the door, but a little too big for the chair. Doesn't matter where he is. At like a little dais or a
I'm
podium,
surprised
it's like
he's like
climbing
still
on it.
around.
I
Because he's
know,
like
right?
he's like never had charisma or anything.
It's pretty privileged.
Yeah. Oh right.
How has he weathered the storm, though? I mean, I feel like
I feel like there is a good answer to that, and I
Probably.
feel like I know it, but I don't
Compromise.
want to talk about this right now.
All right, year in review.
What, we're on the PSL rating? We're like a 5.
I would just say 8s across the board.
So we've had many episodes this year, and
That's
I don't
true.
know if you remember, but we started off this year, January 3rd, talking about a true crime cruise.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That was-
Wow, was
Whoa.
that beginning of this year? Holy
That was the
mackerel.
first
That feels
episode.
like 100 years ago.
It's like, I do like the update's going to be like, it happened and 100 people died. From true crime cases.
Too exciting.
One of their slogans was "Hot Sun, Cold Cases."
Yeah, that's
Right.
right. Heater. What's
we
the goss?
So here is the update on the true crime cruise.
Wait, wasn't like the guy, one of the people?
No!
No.
Who could have seen this coming?
The
Unfortunately,
true crime cruise has been canceled due to unforeseen circumstances.
lack of interest.
Horrible idea.
Bad premise.
Bad purpose, bad idea.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Oh, what else does Sixth Man events have on the
That's like a
docket?
basketball reference.
Ooh.
Live loud.
Live loud.
Yeah, these are all of the
Nateland.
other events that they have.
Their
Lots of
events
themed
do look like
cruises.
fake, like
Banana Land at Sea. Like, what does that mean?
it's probably some community. I feel like the way that these things have to work is you have to have someone with like a engaged enough community to make this happen, but not so famous that you would know who any of them are. It's like, because if we were on this for the Sad Boys cruise, then they'd be like, who the hell are those
Yeah.
guys?
Wait, what is? There's a Jay and Silent Bob one that fits just about right in my brain.
There's also
enough
a
like
workaholics one, which I
Really?
find interesting.
cool, but what the hell?
See,
Are they on it?
this cruise is important.
I feel like they have to be on it.
They have to be. The Jay and Silent
Is Kevin
Bob
Smith?
cruise askew.
Just seems like to do one where you are the centerpiece sounds like kind of a nightmare.
Yeah.
Because you want to be able to roam around and sit in the sun.
It
but-
sounds like my nightmare.
Yeah,
It's
you're going. It's like the biggest birthday party ever, and it goes on for days, and
Yeah.
everyone's looking at you.
no.
Yeah. That
So
makes sense.
recently there was announced a JoJo Siwa cruise.
Cool. You can learn to do that dance.
Get ready to set sail on the ultimate JoJo Siwa fan adventure.
All right.
Aboard Royal Caribbean's Utopia of the Seas. Meet and greets, Q&As,
This is
dance
cute.
parties,
This is the motion graphics. It's animated like a Tim and Eric sketch, but it's like weird. It's free real estate. I'll say, I think we've had enough time to kind of digest the queen of gay pop, JoJo Siwa, creator of gay pop. Enthusiastic thumbs up. Every time I see her up to something new, it's very funny. It brings a smile to my face, some weird whimsy, because I don't know who allowed her to.
Didn't she
Have such
do
a bad
Big
idea.
Brother or something?
Celebrity Big Brother.
Celebrity Big Brother.
And like
Cool.
fell in love
Wow.
with someone on there.
Who was it?
A man.
who am I to? Why'd you say it like that?
Well, because she was
Oh,
gay.
the queen of gay pop. Yeah, right.
Queen of gay pop.
I do remember people being upset about that, and I'm like, look,
Who
people
cares?
are
Brother.
upset about bi people when they are exhibit being bi. It's
You failed
just
us.
for existing.
right.
I saw her one time while I was driving around Burbank.
Whoa.
I was walking on the street.
Well, you-
Or
She's
All right.
She
Avoided
could
the
run as
road.
fast as the cars.
I don't want to spread rumors that she is unsafe. She was on the sidewalk
Thank goodness. What were you up to?
In a Range Rover.
following her.
No.
I saw her once. I was driving next to her because this Tesla pulled up with her face all over it.
loves cars.
And she was in
And she
it.
was in it.
That's a horrible plan. That's, by the way, a very tiny JoJo Siwa cruise.
All right. So then on February 7th, we published a podcast called I Showed My Friend the Worst Dating Podcast Ever. And this was about the Not So PG podcast.
I remember these guys, the like pick me boyfriend boys.
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever.
One of the clips that they
Is this a guy that has that one like sketch where he's like his girlfriend's like wearing they're wearing like a girlfriend hoodie in a hallway.
Yeah, and
Peter
he's
looks
like
at it,
grabbing her by the neck. It's like this very toxic picture of this man who's
Yeah.
a bad guy.
Damn, but people still rocking those the girlfriend hoodies with the little thumb holes in them. You know what I mean?
I
I'm
haven't seen one
sure.
for a minute.
I think if you are like
Ariana Grande.
if you are an incel
2014.
but you are trying your best like to be a good person, you're trying to change, there should be a government system that allows two parties, one sad but ultimately nice incel, and one raw XD girlfriend hoodie lady, to be matched up according to an algorithm.
The update on the Not So PG pod is that they did cease operations 5 months ago.
Wait, why is
what
this?
What did we do?
Why is this? What's happening? Everything we talked about dies.
So
no more cruise. No more.
My
all
powers.
of our favorite things are gone.
And he hasn't even posted on his personal TikTok account in months and months.
Anything on the Instagram?
Yeah, he's just been like posting photos and stuff.
But he's alive, I guess.
I think he's alive.
He's alive and he's ripped.
When's that latest?
Oh yeah, I guess. But not a lot. He hasn't posted
33
since April.
weeks. Brother.
Yeah.
That is delicious, by the way. Putting hot sauce on an egg. It's a good time.
Yeah, he hasn't
So
been
he's
posting.
just being like a model guy. Can we get a wellness check on Peter Vigilante?
Oh, I forgot that was his name.
Well, it's his stage name.
You don't want to use your first name if you're a vigilante.
Yeah. My name is John Spy.
I'm Bruce Wayne Bat.
All right, March 21st, we forced a chef to watch horny cooking TikToks. Josh from Mythical Kitchen died. No, he's fine. Josh is fine.
He's
he just
fine.
texted
We're just
me.
fine. This horny chef is dead.
We showed Josh Donut Daddy.
That's right.
Also, Anastasia and I saw Josh a week or two ago.
Yeah, at
and
an
we had a
event.
great conversation about
And
basketball.
his lovely producer Annalise.
Annalise, because you
Is that
guys
her
had
name?
similar names.
Yeah, we had similar names. We were the 2 A's and the 2 J's.
The 2 A's and the 2 J's.
The last couple of weeks, we've all had alibis for stuff, I believe. You know, in case anything comes out, we've all been. We're at places where we saw.
And if
each
you're
other.
watching this on January 6th, I'm somewhere else.
I'm busy.
I'm busy.
Let's just say I'm
With-
at the Capitol doing an insurrection.
Yes.
You know what's
As you-
funny? That was one of the first jokes you made in the first episode this year.
Yeah, January 3rd.
joke.
So
This is like learning you're an NPC. Like, when you only have like 9 dialogue options.
Oh, dude, sometimes I will. I've like talked to Austin about like an edit or something, and or gotten an edit back and seen myself in a video make the joke twice, and you're like, I didn't know I did it. I do the joke, and then 5 minutes later, I just make the same joke in new phrasing because I guess I'm just in a fugue state.
And Austin's like, do you actually want this in here twice?
Like, hey,
so the update on Donut Daddy
yes, sir, DD.
is that
It's a
he
tombstone.
was
Stop!
he was nominated and won an Australian TikTok award
Wow.
Oh, he's
for
Australian.
being yes.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
It was like the high quality content award or
Well,
something.
Wow.
you know, I think the thing that I learned to respect about Donut Daddy on the Josh episode is that he has great technique.
Yeah.
And his production is pretty fucking great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Josh saying something along the lines of, this guy's actually doing hard
Yeah.
stuff and it's
Right.
beautifully shot.
Yeah,
it is
Creator
very
of the Year
funny
for high
His
quality.
hard
To
stuff
say
is beautiful.
creator of the year for high quality content, because it does imply that there's creator of the year for low quality content.
Anybody else that wins?
Oh my god, he's such a fuckboy.
Oh,
It's
the
adorable.
one crucifix earring?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calling it a
dude.
crucifix when it's an earring is so funny.
For a bug.
There's a tiny bug on there.
Oh, I'll be back.
He went in that cocoon for 3 days.
He's doing a great job.
I will say, I often worry that because we just exist in like a content space where so much is motivated by like, yeah, look at this fucking loser, look at this stupid shit, like leafy core stuff is, I think, often misassociated with commentary. I want to say I love this guy. I think he's awesome. I think he's good at what he does. He's fun and clearly serving a demo. I just think it's so
serving. Also, I'm allowed to
He
be
is serving.
grossed out by some of the stuff he does.
It's just it is so interesting because food just happens to be a realm where once sexualized, it for me, I'm a bit too fussy. I'm a bit like,
absolutely.
don't touch that. I'm eating it.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah, stop sticking your fingers in it suggestively.
I know. You don't kiss the yolk. You crazy bloke.
In April, we talked about the Minecraft movie,
Hell yeah, we did.
and
Notch died.
it has been announced that there's going to be a Minecraft movie 2
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It made like $1 trillion.
in 2027. So that'll be fun.
I mean, it is a fun movie that I had a good time watching.
that I don't want to have to decide if it's good or not. I think that was a lot of like the things that we were talking about on the show. It's like, I don't feel like a traditional scale is appropriate for this.
I think
rating scale.
I enjoy sometimes like a numerical rating scale or something like that as a like conduit for a conversation in the same way that I don't believe in like zodiac signs or astrology or anything like that, but I've had plenty of interesting conversations while someone does like a tarot reading for someone, right? It's just it's a format, but then I do feel similar to that, like some people do have a weird dogmatic relationship with rating scales and the content of a film and what's like valuable and what's objectively good and whatever. The Chad movie enjoyer, that was all right.
Yeah,
I had a good time watching that. And then I have these other things I really like that I guess pass the smell test on pretentiousness. And then I have other things that I really enjoy that are just slop.
If something knows what it is, then I don't judge. I judge it on its own terms, on like what it aims to accomplish. Does
I'll
that make
save
sense?
my cynicism for stuff I actually care about.
Right,
I'm
right,
not
right.
gonna pretend I
Because
bother about it.
applying cynicism to the Minecraft movie is a wasted effort.
Yeah, especially because it always takes the form of like, it's just a corporate product.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I
Look at us
they
all
know that.
engaging in capitalism as I drink my 96-ounce cola at the movie theater.
With Nicole Kidman, hey, we go to movies because they're corporate products.
Drink up.
Jarvis,
Jarvis,
don't fall asleep tonight.
don't fall asleep tonight. I'll be there. Promise.
On June 6th, we talked about Brendan
I love
Abernathy
him.
in an episode called The Benson Boone Effect.
I really hope Brendan Abernathy is, first of all, okay, because right now the only non-casualty has been the horny chef. But I thought Brendan Abernathy, again, this is like not all cringe and not all riffing and like banter has to be so sinister. And I feel like so much of the like Brendan Abernathy stuff I saw was hateful in a way that I don't have access to.
Brendan Abernathy was Kid on the Way in 3.
Yeah,
or
with
something
the-
in 3. And in 3
I think
what?
Kid on the Way, but it was called like Summer.
We'll get married in the year in the suburbs.
Now in 3.
And then big stomp, you know.
Barefoot stomp.
Yeah, it was just corny, and corny's funny.
Corny's fine. Also, Benson Boone, I have I've since seen a lot of acoustic or covers that Benson Boone has performed, and I do believe Benson Boone is generationally talented as a singer.
Yeah, he's like very.
And I don't say that lightly. It is interesting to mash that with the kind of corporate box that he is marketed in and kind of occupies, but and maybe that aspect isn't my cup of tea, but I saw him cover an Adele song and I was like, this fucking rules.
This guy's really good at singing.
It's like close your eyes and it sounds like fucking Adele.
I mean, I like. Yeah, again, I don't know. Maybe just because I'm getting older, but cynicism feels like it takes up so much more calories than just lightly enjoying something. Granted, it can be more fun sometimes to talk about stuff in more like grand terms.
Well, the world is ending, and I feel like I need to save my cynicism for that stuff.
Yeah, for the stuff, for like hauntingly tight photos of JD Vance's giant ghoulish mug.
A friend of mine wanted to watch Labyrinth. I hadn't seen it since I was a little kid. And so we watched it. And if you haven't seen The Labyrinth, David Bowie plays like a main role in it.
Welcome to my labyrinth.
And he also sings a lot of the songs in it.
La.
And so they're remaking The Labyrinth. And
He's
we
back.
talked about, okay, who is our current David Bowie who can act, but is also a huge, well-respected singer? Like, I don't know that we have one, but I'm just trying to think about it.
Piers Morgan.
I mean, Ariana Grande.
Well,
but Ariana Grande isn't respected for her artistry, and I don't know.
Yeah,
not that that's not. I actually am a big fan of Ariana Grande.
But we're speaking from a.
But broadly,
In reality, this is not.
broadly, Ariana Grande isn't elevated in her artistic respect the way that like a David Bowie it was.
I agree with you, but I'm like, does it have to be a man? He's the Goblin King. That's who he plays. Would it be a controversial
has to be
gender swap thing?
It has to be a man. It's the main character.
It has to be Timothy Chalamet.
You can't spell man without
But he's
main.
not good
man
at
without
singing.
man.
No offense to Timmy, but I saw the Wonka movie.
But what about
That you when you're calling someone a wanker and you're British.
Wonka.
I saw the
That's what we said?
Wonka movie.
Wonka? You're such a Wonka.
So since we talked about Brendan Abernathy, he in September released an album, and
He'll be
he also
married in the-
released a music video for one of his new songs.
Ooh, let's.
This is, by the way, that may as well say The Legend of Zelda. Like,
Oh. Okay, he's lighting a fire. He's writing.
He just kind of sounds like he's doing a bit of an Irish thing, doesn't he?
Maybe he's Canadian.
I'm pretty sure he's American.
Yeah.
Brendan Abernathy. I mean, that's pretty in there, you know. Maybe Scottish.
There's nothing like crazy to react to, but he has stopped stomping.
No, we crushed his
It does
dreams.
appear.
we stomped his dreams out. It's not for me. But you know, I think we said everything that needs to be said. I wish him the best.
Blue Suede Studio.
I think I don't know if he's from Texas, but he lives in Texas now.
I mean, go off, King.
Go off, King.
He's doing his music though, and that's
Doing
the
his
dream.
thing.
And I
Yeah.
hope he's happy.
That's the dream, right?
I
Is
hope
to-
he's living his dream, and I hope he's happy.
He's going on tour this fall.
Look at that.
He'll be going on a tour in this fall.
And he'll be married with kids in 3.
3 times. Yeah, that's right. I
3
forgot.
falls.
It was just 3.
Finally, on September 19th, we published an episode called Instagram Comedy Has Hit a New Low.
Oh, who was this?
And Jarvis sent an update.
That guy.
Wow, it comes full circle.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
And so 2 of our favorite people.
Yeah, wow, this is crazy because we just talked about her last week on Nights. Patreon.com/sadboyzpod.
And so they published this very fun.
I don't remember his comedy. What's his comedy?
Well, comedy's generous, but it was like, imagine if a guy was like a conservative guy.
Imagine if a guy had really bad opinions about women.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
And then there was like, and then Lib was angry at him, you know,
Yeah,
something
there
like
is.
that. Like, okay, I've invented someone in my head. Let's get mad at them. Let's
feel
make
like-
fun of this.
Can we
person.
watch this?
he has a big mustache, but the ends of his mustache do the same blindy thing
freaking
that
me out a
Trump's
little bit.
does.
Yeah, he's kind of
you
got
know who he reminds me of?
a walrus. She's looking up names. Aaron.
Angry Patriot X though does sound like a gamer tag.
Yeah, that sounds cool. Underscore.
Rip Taylor. He's a young Rip Taylor.
Okay, that's
esoteric.
another Anastasia pull.
If
Where
you
it's like,
Google Rip Taylor, he has the same mustache.
it's gonna be an
I swear
actor
to
from
God.
like the 1920s.
If anybody
He's actually dead now,
Oh.
but
Well, was he an actor in the 1920s?
did he
I
die
don't
after we
think
He's
talked about
making
him?
a silly face.
He does. I see.
you see the
looks familiar.
I
mustache,
see the mustache
connection?
connection. Yeah.
To his nose.
Rip Taylor, I think, gay comedian who used to throw confetti
That's fun.
on like Laugh-In in the 70s.
Oh,
Laugh-In, which Ronald Reagan was on.
Uh-huh.
I've definitely
Was he on?
seen
I don't know.
a clip.
Or was it Richard
He kind of
Nixon?
talked like
Nixon,
that.
I
Like he
think.
was laughing. Like he talks like he's
Yeah.
laughing. I remember that.
And if you remember, this guy's handle was woman propaganda, and his whole thing is debunking the internet's most viral feminist propaganda.
He was
Right.
They're perfect for each other because they're both watching videos that are probably sketch comedy or taken out of context or AI, and then projecting their propaganda
World-
and just hitting the conservative, like, they're hitting the line.
Yeah.
willfully not understanding something because they wouldn't get it if they don't understand comedy, so they wouldn't see why it's a
Well,
joke.
there wouldn't be a video. They'd have to stop.
They have nothing
If
to
in the
say.
middle of one of those videos, because on the Patreon, we watched one of her videos and we did maybe 2 minutes of research and found out that it was a sketch. And
Based
then-
on just hearing the videos you're talking about, and going, this is not how people
this doesn't
talk.
sound right. Yeah. And then we found out it was a sketch. But if in the middle of one of my videos, I'm responding earnestly to something that is clearly comedy or something that I find out is comedy or fake or something, I have to scrap that thing because
Yeah.
my whole premise is busted.
It's credibility gone. I was actually really anxious about the when we recorded the Friend AI video that me and Jacob recorded a handful of weeks ago. Thank you, people, for
Jordan
watching
Adika
it.
YouTube.
We were going to record it a little earlier, or like it was a topic I'd written down before, but I kept kind of delaying because I was waiting for the announcement that it's like a Black Mirror secret promo or something, because it was so poorly put together. I'm like, this might be a secret trailer for something. And I just wanted to make sure it wasn't. That is like 10 times the due diligence that these guys have ever done.
It's what's crazy is I have a feeling, and I have not watched this, but I have a feeling that this is going to present as convincing parody. And it's similar to when we were watching his content for the first time. It took a little work to figure out that he was actually doing propaganda rather than parody.
Yes.
Because we live in this weird, like, layers of irony internet where finding someone's true intention is both difficult and important sometimes.
And it doesn't, we're also post-irony, and by saying, well, yeah, I mean, he's obviously like exaggerating. Okay, but
that's the
he
end of the
is
discussion.
saying these things and means these things, but is a little too cowardly to say it with his chest.
But yeah, but it's also a bit, so you just took the bait.
All right. I scarecrowed or whatever.
I'm kind of happy they found each other.
Yeah, it's nice. They can have one medium-sized child.
Let's see.
You are truly alone. All the young white guys need to team up because it is us against the world. Everyone hates us.
Jacob,
you guys
wait.
need to wake up to that.
Jacob, that's mean. Why did you edit his voice to pitch it up?
I like that there's a telephone behind him that looks like a person and would be a character in like a little Brave Little Toaster like sequel.
It's the nervous telephone. Oh.
I think it would be a
Beauty
Brave
and
Little...
the Beast.
Yeah, exactly.
I was going to say Brave Little
Like the
Toaster
candelabra.
prequel.
What?
Prequel.
The cowardly fool.
Right, because this it's a good point. This does predate the type of toaster in Brave Little Toaster. Maybe not the invention of the toaster, but that toaster is definitely a new school toaster.
Exactly.
It's very funny seeing her completely out of her element set wise.
Yeah.
Because when we watched her, she's very like 2010 YouTube the way she shoots. Like she's dead center frame really
and
close
she has
up.
like West Elm decor.
This is odd. This is like she's in like this is a hanging out in a cousin's bedroom energy. Like
This is a cabin Airbnb set.
The caption on this is
Fake
that
plant?
she is. The caption said, "We're making young white men. We're forcing them to get with women who are run through or whatever."
Jesus.
She is a
Normal.
single mom.
It's different though,
Well,
because
that's like-
she is.
That's like that clip from the Whatever podcast where I can't remember. It was like some like conservative dude whose wife had like mothered
multiple,
children,
fathers,
children from
right, yeah.
multiple fathers, and then he got called out about it, and then he just resulted to name calling.
He freaked the fuck out.
Because it betrays his like puritanical like worldview that he preaches.
There's a cleansing water when you do something. It's like, yes, that's wrong, but I'm the protagonist, so I get what you're saying, but no, in my case, it's fine. It's actually okay. Don't point out things that are true. Please.
Like when it's like Obama wearing the brown suit or the tan suit versus Trump doing anything he's ever said or done
just
ever.
out loud.
Yeah. And it's like, again, not to defend Obama, but it's more just like it's about what team you're on and how you respond.
Which is, I don't know, such a stupid way to live, but people are doing it.
The young white man, you are truly alone. All the young white
No,
guys
you're not.
need to team up because
They
it
already have.
is us against the world.
It's called
Everyone hates
he's
us.
not young anymore.
You're truly alone, but also you can team up. Okay, problem solved.
You're
kinda?
truly learned, but you could team up and they're against us. I'm sorry, you were no longer a young white man.
Yeah,
You got to
sorry,
shave
brother.
that mustache for me to believe that.
We're not young white men either. We used to be.
Yeah, it used to be. Well, half of one.
The two of you made up one young white
young
man.
white man.
Wake up to that fact. We need to become racist and we need to take charge.
Chill. It is funny.
Become.
I don't know if it's remarkable seeing a white guy who's talking white.
He's like putting it on. He's like about to order a mayonnaise sandwich.
Yeah, he sounds like David Cross.
Also, is he giving short king energy or is she giving tall girl energy?
He is a short king. He's 5'7". 5'7", high value alpha male.
Hell yeah.
That's right. That actually messes with his PSL, though, I believe.
Yeah.
And by the way, don't buy into this propaganda that, oh, white girls are just whores. Let's go to fucking Colombia and get a cheap hooker.
Yeah.
This past
What are we talking about?
His whole see the moment she started saying this, I think he noticed maybe that there is a the tone is misaligned because his semi-character performance thing, butting up against her completely genuine, like nakedly genuine statement, it's like he heard a car backfire or something. He suddenly goes like,
"Oh yeah, okay, I'm gonna watch him." But also, what are we talking about?
These damn broads.
It's like they're just jumping around.
You're
alone. Don't become a passport bro. Okay. Actually, I agree. Don't become a passport bro because that's weird.
Just don't do any of these weirdly aggressive, miserable things.
Yeah.
And by the way, don't buy into this propaganda that all white girls are just whores. Let's go to fucking Colombia and get a cheap hooker.
Yeah.
This passport bro bullshit, that's Jewish as fuck. That's a Jewish psyop to make you have mongrel babies.
Dude, her pace is so beyond him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's like it's holy shit. Wait. It's
Why
hard.
did she mention Jewish?
I think
got it all in
so
there.
that's the issue, is that like the line that they're having to toe is like this weird, like there's this split, I think, in the right where people are, because Israel has been very aligned with America, and Democrats and Republicans have always like gone to bat for Israel, and there's a huge like lobby, AIPAC, right? But then now there's this split with Trump because they're starting to do, and there's like the Candace Owen conspiracies and stuff, and now like.
Well, Candace Owen specifically in service, although she kind of flipped on him today.
Well, she unflipped.
She's been a little silly, Candace. Come on, but I think there's like ultimately all that people generally want is clarity and a feeling of like sureness. And truthfully, Israel is not the cultural consensus anymore in the US.
In this. It used to just be this like if you go back to like Zoran's like election and how Andrew Cuomo like if you go to that mayoral debate where they go around the line and they go like, where's the first place you'll visit as president, and then everyone says Israel.
It's like never the Bronx or something related to your job.
I'll go to the boroughs.
And they're like, oh, I don't know, Japan. I'm going on vacation.
But it was
like,
weird. Everyone answered Israel.
It's because it's like they are.
It's just signaling posturing.
Because at one point in time, that was free aura when the cultural consensus was uninformed enough and
it kind of
widespread. It's a little like referencing like Christianity as a free point winner is no longer as effective as it was,
right?
Because that as a passive victory just isn't the presence. Not that Christianity is not a presence, but as far as a like cultural consensus goes, like that used to be associated directly with virtue and traditionalism, and now you say that, and you're actually demagnetizing a bunch of people that potentially could have been interested.
Yeah, but this is like now we're back into the Alex Jones style anti-Semitic conspiracies.
Yes, because it's clear and digestible. It's like nice and like, oh, I'm a Nazi? Great. That's it. I just have to be that? Brilliant.
But notice how this is a few seconds of speech that takes like so much time to unwind all of the like dog whistle-y stuff that they're doing. And not even to mention the racist shit she just said about mongrel babies.
Yeah, it's like it's the pace. The internal rhyme scheme.
Yeah, it's just this is the Eminem of internal rhyme, of internal racism.
He just can't match up. He
can't keep up.
A JV star to Division 3. She's LeBron. That's just like no.
This is crazy.
I kind of want to hear his response to what she just said.
Right, but do we think we cover that? Also, like anti-Semitism and stuff. It's like it. Obviously, like the state of Israel and what it's doing in Palestine is a genocide, and that's horrible. And Benjamin Netanyahu is, a war criminal and stuff. But then also, don't be anti-Semitic. It's like both of these things can, be true.
And Israel does not represent all Jewish people.
It's one of the most anti-Semitic conscious actions by the West has been to assimilate Zionism into being Jewish, because then like it has the double benefit for evil people of devaluing people, devaluing Jewish people domestically, and then valuing Zionism from a distance.
All of this is stoking flames of attack. It's creating enemies, and it's creating, like, you know, when these horrific attacks like the Bondi Beach shooting and stuff happen, you like these cultural flames. Even though that attack was in Australia, it's like there is this like internet culture bleeding into real life culture and radicalizing people who don't even know what they believe. They're just like taking these like talking points, hook, line, and sinker, and taking them at face value, when in a lot of times these people are just grifting for money and they don't care what they're saying. That's why it can shift so easily. That's why the talking line can shift so easily, because it really is just about who's paying, you know, or what type of
this is children's television. This is jingling keys. It doesn't matter. They're literally just saying keywords. It's like that game you can play with your dog where you pretend to be in a conversation with someone else, but you say all their favorite words. You go like, walk, and the dog's like, there's someone just sat here, and they're just like,
treat.
Oh, right. White replacement?
I'm trying to imagine, like, if I'm listening to something about Magic the Gathering or football in the background, and we're talking about and I'm hearing words. I'm like, ooh, like quarterback, Valgavoth, you know, like Planeswalker, and I'm like washing the dishes or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, and like someone hearing like white replacement theory and going, yeah, that's the stuff.
Yeah, replacing that with like replacing that with the audiobook of the Bell Curve or something.
Yeah.
Like 1776 report. Ooh, yay, yiffy. It's just it's childish, and so it's so hard to engage with in the same way that, like, if a kid can't articulate what's upsetting them and they start crying, you can't really facts and logic them out of it. Right. You have to go like, okay, so maybe they're hungry. I'm gonna have to kind of crack this code, and then these are the babysitters that are just like, I'm just gonna have a cigarette.
But this is literally like Rorschach test shapes and sounds. Like, you're not saying anything. It's like feels like AI generated music.
Yes.
Where it's like you're hitting, ooh, I like it when a song does that part.
And just says all the keywords for you. Yeah. It's almost, you know, we've already mentioned it, but like, she has a mixed race child. Mm-hmm. And, oh, hey, well, why is that important? Well, because what she just said then. That's why it's important. It wasn't until they entered the arena.
I'm just like, it scares me for a child, because if someone has such dehumanizing rhetoric, like to call people mongrels, and wait, didn't she say the most Jewish thing is to go like to Colombia? I don't even know what that means.
She said it's a Jewish psyop.
Adding anything to their pathetic vocabulary allows them to do so much damage. But we should trick them. We should make them think that like soup is like a subtext for genocide or something.
It feels like I'm watching bad improv.
It is exactly like that. It's like, then a dinosaur. Yeah,
and then a gun is there.
I feel like it's abusive.
Yeah.
If she's saying this stuff to her child, which I don't know if she is.
And I have to imagine she's not.
If her child ever hears her saying this stuff, that's not okay.
I would go so far as to say she definitely doesn't around her child, and definitely doesn't in social situations in general, because the way that people compartmentalize this is by attaching it to work in some way, or like a certain setting. Hey, it's just how we talk around the office.
I know, you know? But
she believes it, and it will leak out.
Subconscious things, you know. I'm just even thinking about like Colin Kaepernick talking about his parents and saying like, I love my parents. They did the best job they could, but there are certain things that they had instilled in their brains that made it that they would talk about black people as criminals and stuff like that, or like, don't hang out with that bad element or whatever.
Well, they're going to express, it's like they're educating through exclusion, right? They're just like, yeah, we don't listen to that kind of music in this house. Yeah. And then you're like, oh, I guess she just doesn't like it. And you don't ever really interrogate that. And you're like, yeah, rap's just kind of aggressive. And you're a kid and you're like, oh, I guess rap's kind of aggressive. And then you extrapolate that when you're a little older to black people are kind of aggressive. It's
and it just seeps. It's like, you know, seeping in between like the lines.
Yeah, the cracks.
She's firing out like she's like coughing. And she's got like those pores on the side shooting
where it's just
out
like
gas.
It's just exhausting. Yeah. Okay. And then it's like secondhand smoke for racism.
Yes, secondhand smoke. That's a great analogy.
Give me some more of her good point.
if I was non-white and I wasn't in this battle like I am,
You're not
if
in the
I was
battle.
a black dude, I would be a passport bro.
Yeah.
For non-whites, I get it. Because you can go to a third world country and get a much hotter girl. You know,
Wait, look at her face.
Yeah, she's not
as an
fucking with that at
American
all.
with like more money. You can pull something way better in a
She's
third
brown.
world country. But she's gonna be
what
brown.
did she
But
say?
if you're
Did she say, but she's gonna be brown? But you're already a non-white person. You can't fix that.
Yeah, he did because he just forbid it. But you're
So okay, sorry. Are we replacing the white people or are we not? Because there's no ideological consistency here.
I think
Well,
she
they're saying
really.
that if you are a person of color in America, you can't get a hot woman because a white woman would never get with you. You have to go to Colombia.
I think there is
Right, but
something-
then she's saying as a downside that the child is going to be brown, which sucks because she has a brown child.
Yeah.
Whatever, yeah.
And then also, if the alternative is for a person of color to procreate with a white person in America, now they're replacing the whites.
Right. There's no winning. There's no positives. And like, essentially, they're just like, who can we
I think
get rid of?
the issue ultimately, the reason that this is ice cream and ketchup is that he is still, I mean, even the suit that he's wearing, his little presentation, his little set, he's still doing the referring to himself as like a young guy. He's still doing the like early Tucker, early Shapiro, respectability, precocious kid aesthetic. And the important part of that is that you're homework racist. You're racist with stats and you're racist with evidence and fake stats, fake evidence.
Yeah.
But the point is you're supposed to like fake intellectualize something so far where that's the argument you're making. And she is pure, undistilled, 100% proof alcohol.
Yeah.
There is nothing. She is chemical burn shit.
Yeah.
And he can't access that because he is a Bic lighter and she is napalm. And so
Yeah.
he keeps trying to engage, be like, yeah, and
She's
I'm not black,
unrefined.
but-
She's newer to the game.
and he's like, I'll say, that video is like, what's up, nigga? And she's like, I think we should, they should be slaves again. And he's like,
Right,
we're not supposed to say that.
It's the quiet part and saying the quiet part out loud. Like they also
It's the Obama translated
right.
sketch.
It's the Obama anger translator. But the other thing is that like they probably just have different perspectives because again, this is all improv and like
Yeah.
they might not even agree, and it to me appears that they didn't discuss beforehand what they'd be talking about. Nor do I even know what they're talking about
Well,
right now.
that's the other thing too. It's just a big stew, right? They're just like keep throwing stuff in there. It's like, wait, what are you talking about?
This is kind
This would
of
get a D as like an essay.
This is they've also made like just a very basic production error here where like the way that this set is made, it's it's a dais, right? It's like I'm here to present the information. They should be in angled chairs.
They need
There
lower
should be
chairs.
They should be lower chairs, and it should be conversational because then they're throwing these ideas around. Instead, it's like we're sitting next to each other and we're just like, "Welcome to Sad Boys," and I'm like, "Welcome to Nadgoy Doyles." You're like, "Oh, they're not on the same page, but we're sitting here as though we're presenting something."
Do you think she's pushed further back on purpose?
I think their chairs don't scoot in because of those
I know,
big
but
arms.
he seems more forward than she
think
is.
I think it's related to like her skirt or something that she's wearing there.
Well, she also might be wearing heels, so her knees are higher and they'll hit the.
Yeah, he's also
table.
a short king, and it looks like he's sinking into the floor. But and that's fine.
So you think their chairs are actually even?
No,
He's
No,
just
hers is
she's
short?
definitely further back.
Her leg. I mean, it's
But
it's
Jordan's
this
saying that
versus
like
this.
it's probably like she can't get her legs under there because they're like higher
Yeah.
up, and so she has to scoot back to make sure that there's.
He's
room.
actually stood
It
up.
just looks hard to have a conversation when someone is in front of the other person.
He's standing
when
on his
people
tippy
are-
toes.
Normally, when people are framed like this, they're reading from a prompter,
Yeah.
and they're trying to have a conversation, but they're talking at each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine it's like a welcome to CBS News, and then one person is doing a different news story.
Yeah.
They've got like warring news stories.
Urban teens are ransacking the local Best
Is
Buy.
blue Jello bad for your kids?
Yeah, one of them goes like the Urbans, the other goes, we should deport black people back to Africa.
George Bush does not care about black people.
It is. It's that. It's literally that. Mike Myers and Kanye.
But she's gonna be brown. But if you're a black dude or if you're a brown dude, you know, that's fine.
Because you cannot avoid it. What do you mean that's fine?
If you're white, we're gonna have to wife up these hoes. You're gonna have to suck it up and wife up one of these American white girls.
God, it's like there's bile building
But
up.
it'll
Because
be
your
okay.
race matters that much. Like, your race
His
in 10
face.
generations,
Look at
your
him.
race your line will have continued.
There's this thing that happens sometimes when people like lose a lot of weight and then they can be fat phobic or like self-hating because they're projecting to a past self and they never, you know, I'm psychoanalyzing them, but a lot of times it's like you never loved yourself as you were and you place a lot of your value on your body and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel that way about her with the fact that she has a mixed race child.
Yeah.
It feels like she's overcompensating, and I'm psychoanalyzing, and I'm sorry, but it feels like she's overcompensating for having like had a child
She's
with
like-
someone who wasn't pure of white.
From the beginning, I mean, that very first clip was like, she's complaining about her friends having non-white partners, which is like, well, first of all, I don't believe that you're still currently friends with them if this is like the rhetoric you're throwing around. But this is actually a way weirder clip than I expected. He is incredibly uncomfortable. Like that last 10
they're
seconds.
both uncomfortable because when he's talking, she's like it's like she has a look in her face that's like, ugh, the Browns.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's waiting for his keywords. He'll say like, and then a black. Yeah.
Like, how can you be so stupid to talk about, well, the baby's going to be brown? Yeah, the guy was black.
In this scenario,
You
but she
can't
just couldn't hold
avoid
back.
that.
It was just like, huh. It's like, oh yeah, but the scenario was something you'd actually be okay with, but the keyword got it. It was just like black. It's like,
Like, are
where?
you saying black people shouldn't procreate? I don't think you're saying that.
It's like an allergy. She just couldn't even handle hearing the premise of it. But I mean, look, those last 5 seconds, he moves around like me. Like his
like a
posture is
train wreck.
horrific.
How did you release this?
The white race must be preserved at all causes. And by the way, girls become hoes when they don't have a guy putting them in line. I'm not saying go out and get some radical, insane liberal. Like, that's beyond the pale. But most girls will kind of meld into who you are.
Is
And if you
radical
just-
liberal even a thing? Radical liberal feel like two opposing terms.
So I thought it works if you're using like the 2016 version of liberal, where
Right,
that just
right.
meant leftist or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
where you could say that. Yeah.
This does feel like when like the AI makes it's like not passing the 3-finger Inglorious Bastards count.
I disagree with these pastors telling all these young men
Yes.
to wait till they're married because none of the girls are virgins. She's going to be able to just totally control you. You have no idea what you're getting
that's-
into.
with her evil vagina.
With a sexual experience. You know, that's actually really interesting because that's not one I've heard a lot, like that particular breakdown of it. Because I thought the whole point, at least, you know, this trad bullshit is like, she's not pure in that way. This one's driven way more by fear. This is like, if she's had sex with someone else, maybe your dick is too small. Maybe she's smarter than you. Maybe she's going to be better than you.
You know, if you're training a dog and you offer it a treat, a lot of times it'll run through all of its tricks.
It'll spin
to
and then
try to
roll
see
and then,
what
like-
That's what I feel like this is. I feel like they're like literally spinning the wheel, saying something, and then being like, "Does this get the treat? Does this
Really?
activate something?"
That she like, yeah, black passport tourist Jewish white replacement 1976.
No, literally, yeah. It's like it's the word cloud.
And then she like gives him the little treat. He's like, okay,
Okay.
all right. It's no mix, baby.
Her face looks like, I can't believe I did this to go to Japan.
This is
All
what
I
it
wanted
all
was
for.
Japan vlog, and now I'm saying all this
Oh,
bullshit.
man, yeah. If that Japan blog had popped off, this guy sat by himself.
Man, if you're a woman, try and stay pure. But as a man, you know, none of the girls in this country are
doesn't-
virgins. You're not going to find a virgin wife.
Speaking in absolutes, he's saying, first of all, that doesn't make sense because if the women stay pure and the guys have a bunch of sex, then there are no pure women.
Yeah, does it? I'm as guilty of this as anyone. sometimes when you have to do a little bit of off-the-cuff talking, you start with what you think is a cogent idea, you follow the golden path.
That's always
and
what
then
I
you
do.
get to the end and you're like, oh, this is completely not even what I thought I was going to say.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Or you're trying to, like, come up with a bit, and then halfway through, you're like, no, there's nothing here. Wait, scrambling through the dark, is there some other joke? He started that with, I'm just going to kind of mirror what she's saying, and then now has found himself like, you got to make sure that you find a virginal wife, but they also don't exist.
They don't exist.
And so you should also sleep with a lot of people, but not a passport, or you should be a passport bro.
If you're,
And that's what it's
if you're
all
not
about.
white, if you're white, you have to keep the white race going. Though, oh my god.
But
Okay, keep playing.
Wait for marriage, but don't wait for marriage.
Men aren't run through. Men do the running through. But
He's like, yeah, I made a mistake. Let me toe the line once more.
This guy has all the physical mannerisms of Michael Scott.
Yeah, it's like Ron Burgundy.
Yeah, Ron Burgundy minus 2 feet of height,
Yeah, charisma.
up 5 octaves.
yeah, go rack up a body count and then
That was the
get
point?
yourself one of these ran through white women. I'm sorry, we have no choice. This is the situation.
What a
And then
weird
hopefully
form
our
of sexual
children can-
nihilism.
Interesting that he wrapped it up with the iconic incel nihilist point of like nothing can be fixed, so you might as well be shitty. And you could see her disengaging. She was like, "No, I thought I was Ava Braun. We were doing that. We can
Right.
win by destroying the other ones."
Yeah,
And he's
wow.
like, "Oh no,
He
I'm
like
too
got
spr-
on his incel pulpit.
I'm
you
too
know?
afraid. I
Like,
can't
yeah,
do anything.
yeah.
Are you crazy?" So the
grew
white
up
guys
in
need to team up to have sex.
country that's not totally fucked up. Okay, guys, that's the episode.
He got taller.
So
Jump scare McGinnis.
Oh, maybe this was like they were just showing a clip. Wow, that's a lot of restraint. Notice we couldn't make it 30 seconds without doing a 20-minute bit. They watched the whole 3-minute video and then said, "So that was something."
Yeah, it's almost like Gavin McGinnis has nothing of substance to say. Man, why did it have to be that guy that stuck around? So it's him and Horny Chef. I guess Horny Chef was
Dude,
the
bring back freaking the boys who like are afraid to eat pussy or whatever.
It's actually my favorite
Oh
thing
no,
in the
they
entire
love it.
world.
Yeah, it's like actually, oh yeah.
I don't know about you guys. I would kill myself.
My tier list, yeah, definitely prefer pick me boyfriends to that whatever that was.
Pick me boyfriends is it's at least charming, I guess, or interesting. Man, I'd love. What's her name? Gilly or something?
Gilly.
Gilly.
It's Lily Gaddis.
Oh, Gilly Lattice.
That's her Scottish alternate.
Oh, there. We gotta get rid of the Welsh.
Gilly Lattice.
Don't mix with the Welsh.
Don't mix with any other non-whites. I'm like, it's funny because it's like I can't help myself getting so political because it's like, what even is this? You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it's insane that this even
It's like it doesn't.
has to be. The fact that what we're saying now could even be considered a political bet as opposed
Exactly.
to base principles of life that
That's
we've all
what it
agreed
is.
on.
It's like it's base principles.
And then like somebody just comes
Those
along and is
principles.
like, "Oh yeah, water on Earth? Are you serious? There's fucking loads of it." I thought around Earth, bro.
That's why I always hate when people say,
I'm not political.
I'm not political or don't be political or I don't like political topics when you're talking about like civil rights or something.
Yeah, it's like these things just it affects every aspect of our life, and
Yeah.
I think that it can be irresponsible to completely ignore it. Obviously, like things can be pretty dark, and sometimes you want to take care of yourself and tune out simply for your own well-being to like not go crazy, and that's totally valid.
But
But
requesting like cleansing other people, cleansing it from their palate, and asking people to not make you encounter it is
Yeah.
like a little childish. And
it's like
pretty
yeah,
dangerous.
I've never considered this a political show, but just because of the nature of the show and talking about our own feelings and the world and the forces and powers that are shaping, you know, our experiences and in systems, it's like it just comes up. So
to be completely honest with you, I would worry that most people would, I'm sure, assume the best. Like most fans would probably like be fairly generous, but I think there's a decent number of people that would, assume that we hold some shitty opinions if we don't talk about it at all.
Yeah.
Like if we don't,
I'm sure I've got a shitty opinion somewhere.
I mean, if we don't candidly say like, yes, Israel is committing a genocide,
Yeah.
that people would reasonably
I think it's
be able
reasonable.
to say like, these guys maybe aren't saying something for a reason because it was an avoid the topic game for so long.
Or you know, and it's like I know many people who like lost lots of sponsorships and things like that due to maybe being outspoken about certain issues, and that can be scary. But fortunately, like one, that we haven't really felt pressure in that way. Two, we have our Patreon. People have been very supportive.
We wouldn't change it. This principle we wouldn't change either way.
Exactly.
Of course,
it's I think I feel very, you know, just it's a few months or a month removed from Thanksgiving, but I feel very grateful that the entire time that we've done this show, I felt like I can authentically be myself and share kind of like my mostly uncensored thoughts. And you can kind of see over the years how that develops as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's
and evolves.
Ridiculous how lucky I feel getting to do this show in any capacity, but especially for as long as we have, and especially it being as core as it is, and like month removed from Thanksgiving, I am extremely thankful to you, obviously, and everything we've built here. I mean, I think part of the reason we get to be authentic is because we get like even a thin veil of separation that comes from the team. So thank you to you guys. It's like
couldn't do it without the team.
Our Sad Boys is this conversation,
right?
Like it, and then like some meta stuff on top of it. But the actual, when I think of Sad Boys, I think of sitting talking on a microphone. I don't think of a premiere project or something.
Yeah.
You know?
Or even like, even though it's like we want the show to grow and we want to position ourselves best for the long term and it be strategic where appropriate and responsible. I still get to think about the show as chatting with my friends.
Yes, yeah.
About some stuff that's on my mind. And I think that that's like a super big privilege that is not lost upon me.
I was just bragging to my friend Harrison.
Take that, Harrison.
Fuck you.
About how...
He's a baby.
Oh, no.
No, he's not.
Sorry.
Bragging to a baby is a really funny move.
Sorry, is it bad that I guessed wrong? Like, I feel like...
Okay, I do have to say 9 times out of 10,
yes,
it's a baby.
Finally, someone says
the exception to the rule.
Harrison is an exception to the rule. But I was bragging to him this morning that I was like, I feel very proud a lot of times with the work that we do to try and like counter the bullshit on the internet. And it's not, I'm not saying that we're, you know, making any difference, because who knows?
Who knows?
But it's just like
having the conversations is
offering
important.
An alternative to Lily Gaddis. Well, that's great.
Just like seeing though, like I think one thing that we do talk about a lot internally is just like what is our place in the media landscape, in the pipeline of like commentary that could shape someone's opinions or worldview, and the responsibility that we hold with that. And like one of the things about being overtly political is like not wanting to play too much into punching at people who are like fans of your Lily Gaddises of the world, or who think Andrew Tate has some good ideas or something.
Right.
Because a lot of times those speak to a larger systemic problem or issue. And if we can acknowledge that those people are reaching an audience for a reason, then we can acknowledge that at the door and try to also appeal to someone and give like that alternative perspective.
It's the most, if we want to say like actual impact wise, the most productive part of the funnel is right at the top.
Yeah.
And being like, I think Sad Boys, in my opinion, is not like the mission of Sad Boys is not, it's ultimately just hanging out, right? But the mission of like the tone we take, or the things we care about, or the things we don't include, right? Like, or like the tone that we take, I want the show to be helpful cousin, helpful older cousin.
Yeah.
Not dad, not brother, not as close or like parental as that, but much more just like, hey, come and hang out and feel normal so you can try and emulate or appreciate that exists.
I also think that the show really is just like conversations that we would normally have about stuff that we think about, talk about, experience, with the added awareness that we do have a platform and we do, and people are, and we're very lucky, but people are like listening to what we say, internalizing that, connecting with it, not connecting with it, whatever. But like, so any of the kind of non-organic, or excuse me, anything that's not kind of, you know how your everything changes when you put on a camera, people are different. It's like, I'm proud of the fact that we're mostly the same, except for with a little more awareness of who's hearing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like the difference between hanging out at home versus at like a cafe.
Yeah.
It was like, well, it's not like yell too much.
Yeah, right. It's like if I'm home alone, I'll admit it, I'll burp and I won't even cover my mouth.
Also, I have to say, when we're hanging out, you two talk less and I talk more.
Well, I mean, but that's more like a legal obligation. You know? Give me that.
I'm just saying, I'm extremely talkative.
But we love that.
I mean, a lot of it is because we are making fun of you, but in a loving way. I think most importantly, I want to say thank you to all of our Patreons over at patreon.com/sadboys, where you can get an extra episode of Sad Boys every week. Sad Boyz Nightz for only $5 a month. Use your discretionary entertainment spending if you so please. This week, the unique cell that I will use to push to that website in order to generate revenue, but also provide content, will be me removing my hat and showing the excellent haircut I gave myself. That every time I move my hat a little bit, I check with my finger to see if the hair that I kind of super missed is exposed. Did I say that right?
Yeah, that was from the heart.
Yeah, that was
also,
from the
we're gonna
prompter.
be cute. You're gonna be cutesy on nights.
Yeah, we're gonna be cutesy and we have a holiday party.
Office holiday party.
Again, there's gifts from Santa. I don't know what they are. They just appeared here.
Yeah, Santa came.
They spawned in.
And he.
Bros. Sorry, just to take things full circle.
Ho ho ho.
Don't.
Ho ho ho.
This is so rich.
Love.
Yeah, we
Santa's
don't. Right, but didn't you listen to them?
North Pole.
You can't get with the ho. Or actually, you have to get with the ho.
but you shouldn't.
to.
And you got to travel to it, but don't.
Hey, this Christmas, adopt a hoe.
Wow, well said. We end every
Anyways.
episode of. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Office holiday party. It's gonna be really fun.
Gonna be a good time. We end every episode of Sad Boys with a particular phrase. We love you and we're sorry. Boom.
Gucci girl, how you doing? How you moving, girl? Moving, girl. How's your day looking? That future girl, yeah, we on now. Take my money, go away, all you want it. Girl, too rich for me.